Hello, um, good afternoon. Just a disclaimer. Um, Thank you for the honor of the doc. Not yet fully, but in making. I should put that across, but thank you very much. My name is Gareth Osman from Lilongwe University of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Malawi. I'm joined under the Macronutrient Action and Policy Support Project, MAPS, and I'm joined here by Dr. Daud Gashu from Addis Ababa University, which we work together in this project. Briefly, I'll be sharing with you on using the MAPS tool to explore, evaluate, and guide potential food system interventions to alleviate macronutrient deficiencies. So MAPS is an abbreviation which stands for Macronutrient Action Policy Support. And our objective is we are co-creating a web-based tool that enables, number one, national and subnational estimates of macronutrient inadequacies and deficiencies. And number two, explore pathways to improve macronutrient adequacy of diets in Africa. Funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I'm glad that our funder is here, Jonathan Gostein. And the team, the MAPS project, has got several collaborators across different continents of the world. Just to mention, including London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, Luana, where I come from, Addis Ababa University, where Daud is coming from, University of Ibadan, British Geological Survey, IFPRI, last but not least, the University of Nottingham, where this project is coordinated and housed. As you have seen those different collaborators, this is a blend of a team with different expertise and disciplines. You can list them including nutritionists, data analysts, economists, software developers, soil scientists, agronomists. We were so close to have an engineer, but it's such a complex group. I have said this, that whatever you see in the tool, this is a brain of so many people working to make this thing come to life the way it is. The way we work on a concept called co-designing, which means it's a type of partnership where we engage the future users of the tool to help in designing so that we answer their questions before we fully release the tool. The way we work, again, is on open access in the way we use our metrics, the outputs, and whatever we put on in the tool. We have got another functionality which is very unique for this tool, which is bring your own data functionality, which we are working on. The question maybe for all of us of interest may be, what does the MAPS tool model, mark the way model, because there's a lot of modeling behind the tool. So we model the dietary data consisting of household consumption and expenditure surveys, food balance sheets, blended together with food composition tables. We are currently working now with the individual level dietary data. We also model biomarkers of interest to this group, and also food and nutrient supply projections, and finally, cost-effective of food system interventions such as large-scale food fortification and biofortification. With that, just a brief background. This session is about visualization. I guess it will not be justice that I leave without just a small demo of the tool. So I'll just go to the tool. So on your table, you have got three pieces of item. Number one is a brochure, which looks like this, to help you navigate through the tool, certain sections. And number two, you have got this postcard, and this is for you a summary of what MAPS is, and also what we model, and extra things that we do. And then you have got a sticker. As you can see, I'm well decorated. Emmanuel as well. You have it here. You are sticked here. Yep. Guess you can follow that example as well. But when you see on top there, you see the URL where you can go to the web. So this is the first interface. So when you open the two, what you see down there, we have got the educational resources, which we are yet to upload, and the project objectives, which you can follow at some point. But when you click on the maps too, it gets you to the next interface, where as of now, we have got the quick maps and the cost-effective modeling, which are active, and the rest are coming soon. So the quick maps, this one removes the barrier or the need for the complex data analysis, where you are supposed to do it, but then the maps team modeled it already for you, so that when you go and click on the maps too, so this one is a disclaimer to say this is just for user testing only, as we are continuing to build the tool. So when you click on the quick maps too, it gets you to this first, the first page. Yep, it's loading. So the way maps suggests, that means the first thing you see is a map. What you can do, just a quick demo, you can choose a geography of your interest, either from this bar or just click here. So I choose Malawi, not being selfish, as I come from Malawi. And then you can choose a nutrient of your interest. You choose, let's say, go for vitamin A, and then it gives you the type of data that you want to use, whether it's from the food systems, which consists of a household consumption and expenditure survey, food balance sheets, those kind of data sets, and then the biomarker. So for Malawi, let's say for the household consumption and expenditure survey, it takes you to this window. So this is diet first. So the first part is the summary, and then you go here where you can explore the prevalence of inadequacy per adult female equivalent. These are the metrics that are built behind the two. So you can see the prevalence, and then here you can see the seasonality contribution per food item. And then when you go down here, you can see this tree map, and where they see the top 20 foods that contribute that particular micronutrient. And the last panel, you see the distribution of the data. And then it gives you another option up here where you can explore the projections, which are embedded into the tool from the IFRI impact models, where you can see project up to 2050 using different scenarios, which I think at your own time you go through, but it gives you these projections of the macronutrient availability till 2050. And then you can go down here and see the contribution of the foods. You can go back to the tool, select Malawi as well, again, not to be selfish, and then you can choose a mineral for the sake of this group and go for iron, and then interested in the biomarker, you choose the biomarker, and this is the first group to launch this biomarker. We have just worked on this integrated into the two late last week. So for Malawi, they collected this ferritin, hemoglobin, and then you come and select hemoglobin, and then it gives you which age category you are interested in, and then the type of survey that it is. So, and then you can come here, see the summary, and then this is a display. So you can see this is per worthy quintile. You can choose whether residence, urban or rural or region. And then when you move your cursor here, this one will pop up and gives you a summary of what you are able to see there. So those are whisker plots. And then when you go down here, you see this histogram, a summary. And then when you go further down here, you see a summary description. Finally, into the two, when you go down to the two, one of the interesting things is to compare the interventions on the cost-effective modeling. So this one, you have got that brochure, which is very key, that can help you to guide, create an intervention, and be able to compare it. Finally, going back to the presentation, as I have very few minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, thank you. So, so that's the two. At your own time, you can go through it. There's a button where you can submit feedback. You can suggest, and then any error that you can see as well, you can point it out. And as we are continue working on the two, we should be able to incorporate those feedback. We also work on resources. So like I said, we have got open scripts and functions, as well as we conduct training sessions. Just to mention them, we have got the resources for processing HCS, and also we have built functions for effective calculation using this HCS, and also we conduct our training sessions, among so many things that the project is doing. So this is just a very short run through or a demo of the two, but we are happy to take feedback. Thank you very much.